6,000 universities. Why choose North Carolina A&T? We graduate more African American students in engineering, journalism, liberal arts, and agriculture than any other campus anywhere, period. Our grads earn more right out of school than all but one other UNC system peer. And 96% of Aggie alums say they wish they can do it all over again. Can you feel the pride? You will. A&T, always doing, never done.
Our blues make us gold. For over a century, we've walked this ground. An African American college, proudly unbound. Not blessed as a land grant, but we found our way. Through struggles and sorrows, through night into day. 100 years and more we stand, with dreams forged strong by the work of our hands. Heartache met us, disappointment too. Yet faith held firm as we pushed on through. From the first small steps, bold voices praised. Step by step, our hands still raised.
What makes North Carolina A&T different? It's not just one thing. For example,
at A&T, your professors will challenge you to excel because they want you to succeed. With that,
more Black students have graduated from A&T since 2019 in engineering, journalism, agriculture, and liberal arts than any other campus in America.
Those graduates go on to earn the second highest starting salaries of any university in the UNC system.
That's why 98% of Aggies rate their decision to attend A&T great.
More than that, it's the vibe. There's nothing like the Aggie experience.
You'll always know, A&T got you. The Aggie pride is real.
Become one of them. You'll learn quickly why at North Carolina A&T, we are
always doing,
but never done.
Everyone starts at the same place. It's what you do next that counts. As one of the nation's most highly respected land-grant doctoral higher research activity institutions, North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University is proud to be a leader in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We are racing to preeminence in research, business, agriculture, and the arts. Our vision for the future is inspired by a proud tradition of thinkers and doers. North Carolina A&T is a place where the dynamic and visionary challenge the status quo. Your success matters here. You will push forward. You will achieve. You will finish, because that's what Aggies do.
What's up, Aggies, friends, family, and you know my shout-out crew. This is the Wild Irish Rose from 90.1 WNAA, the broadcast voice of the North Carolina A&T State University. I'm inviting you to a private party, baby. 2 parties in one day, June 7th at the beautiful downtown Carolina Theater, Greensboro, North Carolina. 3 o'clock show, 6 o'clock show of Our Blues Make Us Gold. The story of North Carolina A&T State University, honey, that's not been told like it's gonna be told that evening on the big screen. Guess what? It's free. That's right. That's how we do. But you gotta hit that QR code and you gotta hit that link and you gotta register. Either you're coming to the 3 or you're coming to the 6. Either way, I got a party for you. Come to the movie, baby. It's free.
Introducing the autonomous Aggie Shuttle, the most interesting vehicle around and a testbed for research and development of self-driving functionalities developed by researchers at North Carolina A&T State University.
North Carolina A&T State University is on the front line of research for development of autonomous vehicles. So many researchers, talented students that we have in the university. That is true, but also beyond that, this happened because we have a great support from the university administration, from the city, the state, and federal level sponsors and industrial partners that all help to make this happen. Now having one of the first fleet of autonomous vehicles in terms of public transportation and self-driving shuttles, and one of the first AV rural test track that can allow us to test very advanced technologies in these great facilities that we have here.
These shuttles demonstrate the capability of North Carolina A&T to serve the whole community, including rural areas. The autonomous Aggie shuttles are tested on the nation's first rural AV test track for connected and autonomous vehicles, a 2-mile loop around Gateway Research Park's North Campus. The track allows researchers to test different functions of the vehicle before deploying them on public streets. The track has segments that simulate rural terrain, as well as other features like narrow and curvy roads, steep hills, canopy roads, bus stops, bike lanes, pedestrian crossings, and more. Parts of the track have little or no GPS coverage. It's more challenging for an autonomous car to handle such situations than, say, a cityscape with level roads, traffic lights, and predictable 90-degree turns.
I think the biggest benefit for autonomous vehicles at A&T is definitely getting the students involved, getting them to apply their theoretical knowledge to something physical. It's very difficult, but also very rewarding. Because in theory, you know, most things work out, but when you actually try to apply it to something physical and let it interact with the real world, things get very complicated, and learning from that gets them to see the bigger picture of what they're studying for.
A&T State University gave me the opportunity as a researcher to test software developments that I usually do in simulation environments on real vehicles and test tracks. And that is an improvement in my career because I can test those solutions on real environments.
These vehicles feature 3 types of sensors: 2 cameras above the windshield and oriented to the front, 1 radar sensor on the front bumper, and 1 LiDAR sensor on the roof. This combination allows the vehicle to perceive everything on the road and collect the information that it needs to drive safely. A drive-by-wire system allows the computer to send commands to the vehicle for steering, braking, accelerating, and changing gears, while also passing back data on the vehicle's current state. We use a combination of GPS and LiDAR to help understand where the vehicle is in the world with accuracy down to the centimeter. These technologies are key to helping us center ourselves in the lane, and to also know the location of upcoming traffic signs or streetlights, which we can view on our high-definition map. Think of the perception system as the eyes of the car, processing data from cameras, radar, and LiDAR to identify where other vehicles and pedestrians are in the 3D space around the vehicle. Using artificial intelligence and advanced computer processors, we process and perceive the area around the vehicle in real time. The vehicle is able to estimate the location and speed of other vehicles, and this information is used to avoid collisions by employing behavioral and planning techniques. If an object appears to be in the vehicle's path, the autonomous system can react by reducing speed or stopping the vehicle altogether.
Soon we're going to deploy these vehicles to connect the university campus to the downtown Greensboro. And it is interesting to see that even though they are not that far, they are considered to be disconnected. And now having these vehicles to connect downtown Greensboro and the university, so that's bringing so much excitement to the community.
This project would not be possible without our sponsors, including the National Science Foundation, the Federal Highway Administration, the North Carolina Department of Transportation, Downtown Greensboro Incorporated, the Greensboro Department of Transportation, and multiple industry partners. These shuttles now expand the capabilities of North Carolina in testing and developing self-driving vehicles and advanced transportation technologies, which will continue to enhance our university's leadership in this space. Stay tuned for new developments in autonomy at A&T in the months and years ahead.
Caramel latte. Caramel latte. Caramel latte.
So tell me, why do you want this internship?
Good afternoon, class. I'm about to take roll.
Our time in North Carolina A&T has been nothing short of amazing. When our names are called, we will be a part of over 70,000 alumni all over the world. The commencement ceremony is a wonderful day filled with joy and happiness, but remember, when names are called, please be respectful with cheering and applause so that all names will be heard. Each graduate deserves honor. During the ceremony, let's make sure to be kind, courteous, and respectful to one another and all names being called for the sake of family, friends, faculty, and staff.
And for me.
And for me.
And for me.
Because in North Carolina A&T, our names are meant to be heard.
6,000 universities. Why choose North Carolina A&T? We graduate more African American students in engineering, journalism, liberal arts, and agriculture than any other campus anywhere, period. Our grads earn more right out of school than all but one other UNC system peer. And 96% of Aggie alums say they wish they can do it all over again. Can you feel the pride? You will. A&T, always doing, never done.
Our blues make us gold. For over a century, we've walked this ground. An African American college, proudly unbound. Not blessed as a land grant, but we found our way. Through struggles and sorrows, through night into day. 100 years and more we stand, with dreams forged strong by the work of our hands. Heartache met us, disappointment.
Good morning and welcome to the Spring Commencement for North Carolina A&T State University. We want each of our guests and students to enjoy today's ceremony to the fullest. We ask you to respect the occasion and to honor all graduates by conducting yourselves accordingly. Due to the length of the processional, please remain seated until the platform party enters the arena. Thank you. Would the audience please stand as the platform party enters the arena? Thank you.
Good morning. Welcome to the 2025 Spring Commencement for North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. If you are able to, please remain standing for Lift Every Voice and Sing, led by our amazing university choir. Did they bring it or what? We have the Spirit with us today in the house. Thank you so much. You may be seated. Good morning, distinguished guests, members of the North Carolina A&T Board of Trustees, faculty, professional staff, and very proud family, friends, and most importantly, good morning to the outstanding class of 2025. It is indeed my great honor to welcome all of you to North Carolina A&T. It's for our spring 2025 commencement ceremony. It's an amazing day of celebration. Now, joining us today, our platform guests, are members of the Board of Trustees, members of the Chancellor's Cabinet, our academic deans, and elected and appointed leaders. They're with us all today to celebrate you. And I also want to recognize other special guests who are seated in the audience. The golden class of 1975, celebrating 50 years of amazing excellence. Stand up. In our hearts forever. Thank you so much for all you do and the way you represent. Now, today is special for many reasons, but I want to talk about history for a moment. This year, our country celebrates the 135th anniversary of the Second Morrill Act. Now, the Second Morrill Act is the federal law that made possible the creation of North Carolina A&T and 18 other HBCU land-grant universities. Yes. That was about wisdom and investment. Now, the Second Morrill Act was passed in 1890, and just 8 months later, North Carolina A&T was born in our state's General Assembly as the Agricultural and Mechanical College for the colored race. Now, we were only the second such college nationwide created at that time. We opened our doors to our first students in that fall, in 1890, in an annex of Shaw University in Raleigh, North Carolina. Now, who could have guessed, all these many years later, A&T would hold such a singular place in American higher education? And in America, we're the #1 producer of Black STEM graduates. We're the #1 producer of Black engineers. We're the #1 producer of Black agricultural scientists. I could keep going on. We're also the largest and the best HBCU for the 11th consecutive year. So truly, this amazing university has come a long way. And boy, so have each of you. Think about your journey. Today represents a defining milestone in the lives of every one of you. It's the culmination of years of academic challenge, intellectual growth, and personal determination. You've navigated rigorous coursework, engaged with your disciplinary communities, and you've persevered through times of uncertainty and challenge. And today, you stand as scholars, you stand as leaders and representatives of the legacy and excellence that defines this amazing institution, North Carolina A&T. Now, to all of you graduates, your journey here has been shaped by more than textbooks and lectures. It's been shaped by the values that are core to North Carolina A&T. Excellence, without exception. A commitment to diversity and inclusiveness. Moral and ethical character. Integrity. Responsibility. And really a responsibility to use your education to serve and impact the world around you. All of you are blessed. You've been given a gift, an opportunity in this world to make a difference for yourself and so many, which means you have a responsibility to lift others up. So we're here not only to celebrate your achievements, but to recognize the family members, the mentors, the faculty and friends who supported you along the way. Let's have all those friends and family stand because they're all here for you. We want to recognize all of you. Stand up. We want to recognize you. Their belief in you, their support in you, paired with your determination, has made this moment special. So as we proceed with today's ceremony, the celebration, take a moment to reflect how far you've come. Look ahead with confidence. The world awaits your leadership, your creativity, and your commitment to making a difference. Let's be filled with gratitude and purpose. Today is special for each of you. Every single one of you represents an individual journey. I encourage you to honor your achievements, those of your peers, and the dignity of this ceremony with respect and decorum to ensure that all graduates are properly acknowledged, their names heard, and their accomplishments are recognized. Let's do that together. Now, I'm hardly alone in wanting to extend my congratulations. I'm delighted to introduce a few other distinguished individuals who also wish to share a few words with you before we get down to the main business. First, we're going to have Dr. Pearl Burris-Floyd, Secretary of the University of North Carolina Board of Governors. Then we're going to hear from the Chair of our Board of Trustees, Kim Gatling. And finally, Minka Downs, who's President of the senior class. Dr. Burris-Floyd, if you would join us.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling that everything is coming your way. Good morning. Let's try that one more time. Good morning. Thank you. I'm excited. I hope you guys are. Yes, I know the parents are excited. Yes. They've been waiting for this for a long time. Chair Gatlin and members of the Board of Trustees, Chancellor Martin, Provost Smith Jackson, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, families, and oh yes, the stars of this event, the graduating class of May 2025. I am excited to be back with you again. I've been here before, and I love this university. Not because of who they are, but what they have meant to so many people, including members of my very own family. So I feel privileged and honored to have the opportunity to speak a few brief remarks on behalf of the Board of Governors, the President of the system, and all of the members of the Board of Governors. To talk a little bit about the people who have worked so hard for a long time to now be recognized, to know that you were not just given this opportunity, you earned it. And we are so incredibly proud of all of you. So today is a memorable occasion for you. It marks the beginning of a new life, a new opportunity, and it's not going to be over after graduation. The lives that you will lead, guide, and direct, the story hasn't been written yet, because we know that you're going to do great things in this state, in this country, and yes, even in the world, because you are Aggie strong and you have Aggie pride. On behalf of the Board of Governors, I just say thank you. Thank you for being the upstanding and outstanding young people who have created great things already in your life, and more to come. I look with anticipation of what you're going to do and how well you're going to do it. And when you stand tall and you say, Aggie pride, it's going to mean everything to you. So congratulations to you. Enjoy your day and make sure that this day will be the best day of your life.
Good morning. Good morning to Chancellor Martin, Dr. Burris Floyd, Provost Smith Jackson, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, family, friends, and most importantly, this remarkable class of 2025. As chair of the Board of Trustees for North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University, it is with great pride and joy that I extend a warm welcome to all of you on this joyous and significant occasion. Graduates, throughout your academic journey, you have met challenges head on at every turn. You have pursued knowledge, not just as a requirement, but with passion and curiosity, eager to expand your understanding and sharpen your skills. Most importantly, you have carried forward the values at the heart of this great institution: excellence, integrity, service, and community. And now you stand poised to join the proud ranks of Aggie alumni who are leaders and trailblazers who exemplify the enduring spirit of resilience, innovation, and purpose. You are very well prepared to make your mark on this world and to continue the legacy and impact that defines North Carolina A&T. You, of course, are Aggies. As you step into the world, know that you carry with you the collective wisdom and strength of generations of Aggies who have come before you, including this golden class of 1975. The Board of Trustees takes great pride in your accomplishments, and we are confident that all of you are going to continue distinguishing yourselves as leaders, innovators, and change makers in your communities and in your professions. So on behalf of the Board of Trustees, congratulations, class of 2025. Aggie Pride. Thank you.
Good morning, esteemed faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. As we gather here today, I'm reminded of the words of Coretta Scott King. Struggle is a never-ending process. Freedom is never really won. You earn it and you win it in every generation. Our time at North Carolina A&T has been a testament to that truth. Through challenges, personal, academic, and global, we rose, we adapted, we persevered. At this HBCU, we've been taught to lead with excellence, to speak truth to power, and to hold the door open for those who come next. We didn't just learn how to thrive, we learned how to uplift, how to represent, and how to persevere with dignity. As you step into the real world, do so with boldness. Let your voice shake rooms, let your vision build bridges, and let your purpose move mountains. Stay confident in your ability, but always walk with humility. And as you rise, never forget to lift as you climb. You're not just a graduate, you are living proof of what happens when brilliance meets opportunity. Never forget, resilience is our inheritance, excellence is our duty, impact is our legacy. Go forward with pride, purpose, and power. The world needs your fire, your faith, and your fearlessness. Congratulations, class of 2025, and Aggie Pride forever. Thank you.
I think we're all excited about what today means. We should be. You're going to do this once, have this experience once. It is now my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker for the day, who you really are going to enjoy. This is an individual whose leadership, whose vision, and an unwavering commitment to excellence serves as an inspiring example for us all. North Carolina A&T's very own alumnus, Brad Holmes, who's here with us. Brad is the Executive Vice President and General Manager of the Detroit Lions, and I know we all know that. We all know that because if you caught day 3 of the NFL draft, the front office members were wearing number 95 from A&T jersey in honor of his time here as an amazing football player, defensive tackle. Brad, we pulled one over on you. You didn't know about that. But it represented that A&T is in the house. A&T is making a difference. So throughout his impressive career, he has exemplified the values of perseverance, of strategic thinking, of integrity, traits that have not only shaped his success, but also helped to transform teams. We sometimes overuse the word transform. His leadership has truly been transformative. Before leading the Lions, Brad spent nearly 2 decades with the Los Angeles Rams, where he played a pivotal role in crafting a roster that reached the pinnacle of competition, the Super Bowl. It's no mistake that everywhere he goes, organizations begin to win, right? Has a lot to do with his leadership. Brad's journey from North Carolina A&T as a student to a leader in one of the world's premier sports organizations embodies the power of education, of dedication, and service, values that resonate deeply with the mission of this university. So as we celebrate the academic and personal achievements of you, the class of 2025, I can think of no better individual to address all of you today. Brad's story, which is still being told, serves as a testament to the transformative power of education and the profound impact that leadership, integrity, resilience, and grit can have on communities and beyond. So Aggies, help me give a warm welcome to Brad Holmes.
Thank you, Chancellor, faculty, staff. Aggies, greetings. Congratulations on this prestigious milestone. This is not part of my speech or anything, but just being in this building, I literally have not been in this building since I was in your seats when I graduated. But I have been back. I just been to GEHO, not in this building. GEHO don't happen here. That's the C5 cookouts on the yard. But I've been back. Look, I enrolled here in 1997, graduated in 2002. Yes, it took me 5 years. But just a quick backdrop on me. So my entire family are A&T grads. My mom and dad met here. My older sister, she hustled in McNair. She became an engineer. And to keep it all the way real, because my entire family went to A&T, I so-called myself at the time standing on business, and I said I was not going to go to A&T until my legendary coach, Bill Hayes, invited me on an on-campus visit. I saw the camaraderie of the football team during winter workouts. They just had a few guys drafted in the NFL. I walked across the yard, which is a very general statement, by the way. You know, it's a lot more depth about walking across the yard than what I just said. And I sat in the calf for hours. I wasn't supposed to, but I just couldn't leave. And I hung out in Cooper Hall, which soon became my home. And it was a done deal. I was an Aggie. Now, look, I wasn't good enough to play in the NFL, but my former teammates, they are not surprised that I'm doing what I'm doing now. Why, you ask? Well, they remember me being in Cooper Hall talking about college football players in a completely different light. The reason why I'm sharing this with you is because chase your passion. Chase your passion. After graduating, I tried to pursue my career or try to pursue my dream in a career in the NFL, so I applied for a scouting internship. The NFL told me no. And my mom did what most moms would do. She told me I needed to bring my butt home and get a job. And I did that. I went home and I was working for Enterprise Rent-A-Car. And I was washing and renting cars all day, thinking about football all day. Now look, I could give you all the long details of my journey, the good, the struggles, working internships for years, all my friends having great jobs. I was struggling to make ends meet, becoming a scouting intern when the other scouting interns did not look like me, and I had to be twice as good. Look, my story is well documented, but I don't have that much time. So I'm going to take this time to tell you what I wish I knew when I was in your seats. Read as much as you can. The power of books has had a major impact on my life. And I wasn't an avid reader when I was at A&T. I walked across the yard with my headphones on, the Wu-Tang double CD. I had to share it with my roommate. And I walked right past Bluford Library. Now at my age, I wish I had a library a block away. Now, when I began my career, I wanted to build better habits. And I read this book called Many Habits by Stephen Guise. And that's when I learned how the brain works with habit formation. And then that got me interested in learning more about how our brains work in general. And then that led me just to read more books about psychology, how biases work. Furthermore, that got me into behavioral economics. Stick with me, it comes around. Now, as I climbed in the scouting world, I had a chance to do a video interview for aspiring GMs. In that interview, I bombed it. I didn't have good answers. I wasn't prepared, just a total bomb. And then after I bombed that interview, I thought my chance to become a GM was over. I thought I failed. But no, I learned. I kept working to sharpen my craft to become a better scout. I went through multiple regime changes. I stayed away from the office politics, the gossip at the water cooler. I just kept my head down and worked. Not to give them a reason to fire me, which often happens when a new regime comes into town. And I prayed constantly for another chance to get one of those video interviews. And 7 years later, I finally got that blessing. And I was granted a second video interview, and I was prepared. I had matured in my career. And during that second interview, that interviewer asked me at the end, is there anything else I wanted to add? And what I did, I went into great detail about the psychology of scouting, the recency bias, the confirmation bias, all that I've been reading applied to my passion. Now that year, the Lions GM job had opened up and they ran a very thorough search. And our current COO, he listened to all of the candidates' video interviews. And through God's grace, I was selected to actually be granted an interview for the job. And then after that, my agent asked me, what was that you said at the end of that video interview? And I told him I talked about the psychology of scouting. And he told me that's what set my interview apart from the others. Through prayer, patience, humility, my dream came true. Don't worry about. A couple of years ago, me and our COO, we were meeting about our entire organization, all the employees, and we were trying to identify who were the high performers within the company. And I noticed that either he or myself would sum that individual up with, I don't worry about him or her. Quick story. So most mornings, I order Starbucks coffee on my way to work. I place the order, I walk in there, pick up my coffee, and that place is rolling. Great energy, great vibes, it's fast, efficient, personal, everything's on point. And I got to know the manager of that Starbucks very well. And I saw her one morning and I said, I hadn't seen you in a while. And she said, well, Brad, I have started working at another store, so I haven't been here as much in the morning. I don't worry about them. And it got me thinking, and I want you to think about this as you enter your next chapter. How do you get into the don't worry about bucket? Well, one, your attitude. What's your attitude? Do you wake up thinking you have to do something, or do you wake up thinking I get to do something? Are you even appreciative God woke you up in the morning? Some did not. Do you want to aid to a solution, or do you want to aid to a problem? Consistency, the second one, consistency. Are you consistent? Are you reliable, dependable? Do people have to worry about you showing up on time? Do people have to worry about you turning in your work on time? 3, the quality of your production. That Starbucks I was talking about, yeah, they produce coffee. And when I walk in there to pick it up, is a coffee placed in the wrong name slot? It's not turned around. I have to look at it. The lid's not on tight. I get in my car. I try to take a sip. The lid comes off. It spills all over me. No. I walk in there. It's in the right spot, the right name slot. It's turned the right way. I can see it. The lid's on tight. It's quality. It's the quality of your production. Life is hard. Life is hard, but you've already heard that. What I heard a few years ago was a poem titled, Choose Your Hard. It goes like this. Marriage is hard and divorce is hard. Choose your hard. Obesity is hard. Being fit is hard. Choose your hard. Being in debt is hard. Being financially disciplined is hard. Choose your hard. Communicating is hard. Not communicating is hard. Choose your hard. When I heard that, it hit me like a ton of bricks. However you slice it, whichever path you choose, it's going to be hard. I tell our scouts that all the time. It's hard to be thorough and detailed and go the extra mile. It's also hard to not be thorough. Always remember, the shortcut may feel good in the short term, but life's going to catch up to you. The book of Matthew 7:13-14 says, enter by the narrow gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leads to destruction, and many who go by in it. Because narrow is the gate and difficult is the way which leads to life, there are few who find it. Be proud of where you come from. That blue and gold you bleed hits different. That statue of the Greensboro Force should mean something to you. Those bullet holes on the side of Scott Hall should mean something to you. That AC window unit that I put up and duct taped in Cooper Hall means something to me. It shaped me. When people disrespect Aggie pride that say, so you went to AT&T? That strikes a nerve in me. It makes me cringe. A&T is where the real ones are made. Aggies are gritty. Not verbatim, but in light of W.E.B. Du Bois, a highly educated Aggie is dangerous. It's scary in a great way. You'll be dangerously successful. And that fires me up because you are the future. My time is up, but your time's just beginning. Congratulations, good luck, God bless, and Aggie pride. Thank you for your time.
Now that's what a championship sounds like. What an inspiring story. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Boy, those words resonate. It resonates with me. I know it resonates with all of you. But let's think about the last part of what he said. Choose your hard. It means life is a choice. Excellence is a choice. Service is a choice. Doing the right thing is a choice. Life is challenging either way. We might as well live life in a way that's going to lift people up. And he also began by saying his life started to change when he started to commit himself to a lifetime of learning. He started to read. And we all know knowledge is power, knowledge is freedom. We know that's what this is about. And he also said, there's nothing like an Aggie with a bright mind and a strong heart and a commitment to what's right, because we're going to change the world. And that time starts for you today. and he is evidence of what we can be. So thank you for sharing about what we can be and inspiring us to be more. We love you too. We love all of you. As we celebrate the achievements of our graduates today, it's also important for us to recognize those who have demonstrated extraordinary academic achievement throughout their time here. At this time, I'd like to invite our provost, Dr. Tanya Smith-Jackson, to the podium for a very special recognition of the students graduating with a cumulative GPA of 4.0 or higher. Provost?
Thank you, Chancellor. Good morning, graduates. Good morning, class of 2025. It is my distinct pleasure this morning to recognize some of the highest achieving members of this graduating class. Honor students who have completed their studies with a perfect grade point average of 4.0. It's an accomplishment that represents the best of academic excellence. Students, please stand and remain standing as I call your name. From the College of Engineering, Major Industrial and Systems Engineering, Ayush Bodale. From the John R. and Kathy R. Hairston College of Health and Human Sciences, Major Sociology, Seja Davis. And from the John R. and Kathy R. Hairston College of Health and Human Sciences, Major Psychology, Kaylee Harper. Congratulations to all of you. You may be seated.
So it's now my pleasure to recognize our graduating veterans, veteran dependents, and ROTC students. The Office of Veteran and Military Affairs has served more than 1,010 veterans and dependents this semester. Today, 29 of those veterans and 97 veteran dependents will graduate. We salute the service and the commitment of all these Aggies. So I want to ask all graduating veterans, veteran dependents, and ROTC students, if you're able, please stand up so we can recognize you. Thank you all for your service. And you may be seated. Okay. I think it's your turn.
Chancellor Martin, I would like to introduce the deans of the undergraduate colleges who will present the candidates for the Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, and Bachelor of Social Work degrees in their respective areas. First, Dr. Shirley Hyman Parker, Interim Dean of the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degrees in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences please stand and come forward for public recognition. Chancellor Martin, These candidates have completed all the requirements for the Bachelor of Science degree as prescribed by the faculties in the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences and are hereby recommended for the Bachelor of Science degree in their recommended field.
Michael Keenan Bryant, Caden DeMoen Brown Weaver, Sania Marcella Brandon, Carla Jamel Branch, Lydia Bradley, Precious Chanel Bracey, Miles Gregory Borders, Kayana Alea Edwards, Dakaria Eliza Bascom, Autumn D. Barksdale, Simone Alexandria Bailey, Sierra Mayema Anderson, Caleb Jeremiah Anderson, Emanuela Chinye Agbodo, Alvin N. Agintetti, Autumn Nalia Adams, Lashale Janae Flemister, Janaya Brielle Fisher, Zaria Emilion Farmer, Elijah Xavier Edwards, Stacy Ann Erickson, Jordan Leilani Ellison, Naya Monique Downs, Ariana Iris Duval, Michael Dylan Diorio, Justin D'Angelo Curry, Amina Y. Covington, Wilson Alfonso Coles, Rayanne Lee Clayton, Genesis Ryan Clark, Naomi Giselle Carter, Christopher Lamont Carter, Camille Amaya Kane, Nehemiah Kiana Burnett, Nikita Ora Chanel Bunyan, Shamaria Amani Deja McKnight, Majesty Ziona Hicks, McKenna Leah Moore, Michael Alexander Bethune, Olivia Hope Jones, Sadia Janae Johnson, Hannah Gentry Johnson, Anaya Nashawn Huntley, Jaden I. Hunt, Joy Nipria Holloway Thomas, Maya Orty Elizabeth Henry, Brooke Lynn Hemrick, Jada Simone Harris, Voston Giles Heidelberg, Eden Joy Harris, Leah Ray Hannibal, Jaquel Zaki Franks, Milan S. Ford, Joshua Ephraim Fletcher, Lily Janae Miller, Celeste Love Miller, Sierra Danae McKinney, Amani L. McFadden, Camille McCahern, Timothy McCullough, Lanaya Janae McBride, Shekinah Nicole Matthews, Kiara Nicole Martin, Marisa Elenia Maniz, Kadi Ali Mega, Abigail Lane Lynn, Antoinette Deborah Renee Lorfils, Sierra Taylor Lee, Maija Micaiah Ann Lang, Zamir Jelani Ajay Jones, Zamira Antoinette Kearney, Madison Elizabeth Peterson, Jakaya Niel Jones, Latoria LaFay Jones, Jada Anaya Taylor, Hannah Dolores Sutton, Isabel Ariana Smith, Lauren Camille Agnew, Micah Michaela Alexis Seabrook, Hayla Brianna Scott, Quadasia M. Sawyer, Kendall Simone Robinson, Brianna Nicole Robinson, Talia Maria Rivera, Stephanie Loretta Parks, Ronald Okanumi, Jasmine Odom, Angel Finesse Murphy Jones, Brian Christopher Mullins, Miles Nathan Lee, Tiffany Simone Moten, Reagan Elise Modlin, Amari Pilar Mitchell, Anesia Pauline Mills Weideman, Tamia Janelle Wall, Jasha Desiree Young, Natalia Elise Worthy, Amaya Andrea Witherspoon, Charles Anthony Woodfork, Yvonne Ariel Williams, Kana Sierra White Carey, Winston Alexander Wardlaw, Virgis Joshua Christoph Vinson, Grace Thompson, Kalia Denise Thigpen, Kayla Nicole Taylor,
Shakaya Tajane Roberts, Brenton Redrick, Etiana Supreme Sanias,
Congratulations. Please be seated.
Dr. Paula Price, Dean of the College of Education.
Candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree in the College of Education, please come forward for public recognition. Chancellor Martin, these candidates have completed all of the requirements for the Bachelor of Science degree as prescribed by the faculty of the College of Education and are hereby recommended for the Bachelor of Science degree in elementary or secondary education.
Zoe Palmer Brooks, Justin Alexander Collins, Layla Janae Garland, Tatiana Gary, Jasmine Deja Hill, Camille Nicole Leisure, Aaliyah Chanel Marable, Lauren Ashlyn Raven, Jaden Christopher Say, Mackenzie Bianca Sprinkle, Doria Thompson, Layla Hope Watts, Caleb Solomon Wise Burton,
Nicole Shea Dalton,
Congratulations, Aggie educators. You may be seated.
Dr. Stephanie Lester Teasley Pass, Dean of the College of Engineering.
Candidates for the Bachelor of Science degrees in the College of Engineering, please come forward for public recognition. Chancellor Martin, these candidates have completed all the requirements for the Bachelor of Science as prescribed by the faculty of the College of Engineering and are hereby recommended for the Bachelor of Science degree in their respective fields.
Rufus Kenneth Williams, Jr. Yasin Ali Abdurrahim. Sharice Nicole Adams. Matthew Aram Agboglo. Cameron Michael Agee. Emery Johanse Alexander. Christian Kelly Alexander. Madison Simone Alexander. Mikal Musa Ali. Tiana F. Allen. Zachary Reginald Alston. Taylor Sanaya Ashley. Niall Jahari Austin. Alexander Avalos Cruz. Christian Ryan Bailey. Xavier Jamal Bailey. Channing Gavin Barnes. Israel C. Barnes. Kennedy Michaela Barnes. Seth John Barnes. Alexis Jeanette Beatty. Shamora Delane Beatty. Brandon Noble Bell. Noah Matthias Bennett. Bryce L. Benson. Colin Ian Jesse Billette. Taylor Danielle Bloomfield. Ayush Rohit Botale. Christian Alfonso Bowens. Elijah Jawan Bowling. Caleb Giles Boyce. Natalie Myra Boyles. Jordan Michael Bradsher. Cheyenne Zari Brisbane. Anaya Jaslyn Brown. Devon Clifton Brown. Brandon Alexander Bruno. Dana Elaine Rossborough Brunson. Amari Jeremiah Budd. Amari Sade Bullock. Brenton Adriel McCary Bullock. Michael Christopher Burgess II. Amaya Nicole Burrs. Brandon Lonnie Bird. Ian Chambers. Kenneth Holman Clark III. Ajaratu O. Cole. Jordan Alia Renee Colley. Kyles Philip Collier. Vesidki T. Conner. Brendan Galen Bryan. Zachary Cornelius Cooley. Layla Connor. Adric Javaris Crawford. Daryl Darnell Krim. Ariana Tierra Crosswhite. Raphael William Crusetta. Tristan Andra Lamar Daniels. Aaron James Davis. Jordan Raphael Dawkins. David Kingston Deal. Noah Christopher DeWitt. Mahamadou Diafaru Haruna. Jennifer Louise Dickinson. Mawana Albert Dogby. Layla Nikira Donaldson. David Alexander Downs Medina. Quintez Jordan Dunn. Kayla Devine Durden. Danielle Abina Edwards. Destiny Michelle Estes. Cambrell Juan Etheridge. Maya Simone Drayton. Ashley Nicole Everett. Isaiah T. Exum. Cedric Cornelius Felton. Michaela Simone Finellis. Jolisa Simone Fields. Ziad Ati Sadeh. Tristian Nathaniel Tucker. Cameron Alexandria Gill. Janelle Brooke Anthony. Bria Kaysen. Autumn Rose Smith. Obehi Onabanjo. Jadrian Alexander Gant. Messiah Hockey Edwards. Oluwayamife David Daudu. Brian Ford. Ivan Fortozo Berlanga. Jackson Maxwell Ford. Raven Nicole Faust. Craig M. Freeman. Garrett Lloyd Galloway. Carlos Emmanuel Garcia Sanchez. Connor Isaiah Garrett. Carissa Brianna Gatling. Joshua Glenn George. Isaac Lateef Gibson. Jordan Eric Gillespie. Setrikojo Golo. Vincent Maurice Grady. Alexis Shermaine Grady. Jasmine Louise Grant. Jasmine Sarah Green. Kaylin Hanjaw. Michaela Nicole Harris. Nicholas Parker Harris. Oscar Philemon Hernandez Estrada. Kyle Stephen Hilliard. Layla Renee Holland. Jordan Previn Halliburton. Michaela Danae Thornton. Naya Renee Henderson. Kenneth Lance Howard. DeAndre Lavelle Jackson. Adia Grace Johnson. Autumn Brene Johnson. Pernell Omari Johnson. Tori M. Johnson. Sydney Erica Renee Jones. Marissa Susan Kasky. Kaimori Jamal Kelly. Ahmad Khader. Christopher Andrew Kingsley. Jamila Carolyn Cully. Kayla Alexandra Lakine. Keontae William Lindsay. Cameron Julia Lipscomb. Stephen Thomas Livengood. Kashmir Channy Longshore. Cameron Elise Love. Zachariah Xavier Lunsford. Mireille Lynette Madison. Destiny Shanice McKell. Ryan Nathaniel Manns. Talia Cottrell Marshall. Maurice Bernard Mayo. Kennedy Jordan McDonald. Tania L. McDowell. Philip Wellesley McIntosh. Maximone Saeda McLaughlin. Ethan Wellborn McLean. Andrew Eason McCall. Cameron Joshua McMaster. James Edward Preston McNear IV. Eugene Coadiomea. Manuel Josue Mejia Rodriguez. Trevor Blake Melton. Sloan Lorraine Miller. Abina Tatu Malika Ifuru McNeil. Brianna Denise Mitchell. Amira Shani Moore, Justin Trayvon Moore, Jacob Manuel Morales, Shahada Nasir Muhammad, Mylia Dream Mulcair, David Van Wynn, Jaden Michael Nobles, Jason Matthew Nobles, Mustafa Salman Nori, Kyrie Montez Norris, Xavier B. Odom, Folarami Olawepo, Andre Christophe Noel, Malloy James Perkins IV, Judon Antonio Olden, Oluwafemi Elijah Oloyede, Nuri Giselle Omalara, Zion Nightmon Packer, Jakari Davion Palmer, Willie Brooks Patterson, Xavier Michael Phillips, Zaria Janelle Pittman, Cletus Lemuel Pope, Spencer Ray Price, Lance Anthony Pye, Kyla Nicole Rax, Sanaa Patrice Ratliff, Nigel Eugene Reynolds, Amanda Nicole Richardson, Miran Nafez Rishek, Ethan Ray Roberts, Imani Nicole Roberts, Amani Montgomery, Rebecca Camille Robinson, Jaden Sean Rogers, Hunter S. Rook, Christian Rubio, Michaela Salmond, Robbie L. Scott, Amber Danielle Shiloh, O'Day Iman Shwayet, Byron Tyshawn Simmons, Madison Lily Skinner, Rosalind Kennedy Smith, Deontay Lance Somerville, Asia Brianna Surratt, Maya Eileen Swan, Robert Regayi Tadras, Ashlyn Simone Taylor, Bree Ari Thigpen, Ryan Dequan Thomas, Sterling Chapman Thomas, Bryson Elijah Veal, Malachi Israel Wallace, My Angel Raynette Bitch, Jerry Eugene Whitworth, Naeem Sharkai Tillman, Grayson Alexander Williams, Isaiah Rodney Smith, Gary Austin Spence, Quadra N. Douglas, Ashton MacArthur Lassiter, Kyle Brandon Blango, Jalen Dar A. Jerry, Ashley Michelle Thompson, Hector Alfonso Ramirez, Autumn Joy Walton, Casey Chiara Smith, Taylor Verona Wary Rice, Jermaine Alexander Ennis, Robert Troy Benford Jr., Jarrett Sean Monroe, Zakiah Ajane Kane, Cyrus James Walls, Kalex Brian Ware, Bjorn Jonte Kadu, Noelle Faith Tina Pinnock, Jadia Gabrielle Rogers, Malika Denise Lee, Wesley Hart Grammer, Malcolm Kenyatta Doster Jr., Shervy Sylvester Davis, Thomas Jacob Freeman, Taylor Nicole Simmons Parsons, Milani Nicole Needham, Kayla Elise Lett, Ariana Simone Graham, Jordan Matheson Edmond, Jacoby Anton Hooks, Trinity Latrice Perry, Marlee Nicole Graves, Adji F. Mbake, Tamayan Amir Haley, Gabrielle Simone Ward, Faith Olivia Neely, Kaya Amarie Strickland Evans, Aaliyah Renee Whitmore, Rajian Emmanuel Saunders, Kyrie M. Shamwell, Kayla N. White, Fallon Warnick, Leah Sella France Wilson, Mayani Nashe Warmack, Jalen Austin Weathers, Davian Rashawn Washington, Caleb B. Williams, Ijoma Esther Ukebu, Lynn Sylvia Ogut, Joshua Ethan Worsham, Jamar Williams, Damari Fitzgerald Winston, Ajani S. Witherspoon, Jaden Delane Wright, Jabari Higgins, Lionel A. Yates, Zachary Colroy Reed, Jaden Tadiwa Hall,
Naomi Ruth Ross, Lamont Kaya Coates Jr., Madison Anaya Gray, Everett Allen Luther Sharp Hood, Asali Shesh Lawrence Hamilton, Quincy Logan Caitlin Cook,
Congratulations, Aggie engineers and computer scientists. Please be seated.
Dr. Elamelda Ongary, Dean of the John R. and Kathy R. Hairston College of Health and Human Sciences.
Candidates for the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Social Work degrees in the John R. and Kathy R. Hairston College of Health and Human Sciences, please come forward for public recognition. Chancellor Martin, these students have completed all the requirements for the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Social Work degrees as prescribed by the faculties of the Hairston College of Health and Human Sciences, and are hereby recommended for the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Social Work degrees in their respective field.
Chelsea Elizabeth Hoover, Genesis Julia Russell Adams, Zayland Leland Adams, Kay Minanaj Aiken, Austin Miles Alexander, Jada Devana Anderson, Taina Annie Luce, Nakira Nicole Arrington, Janaya R. Atkinson, Samia Amina Austin, Naya Ray Bailey, William Ethan Bailey, Ariane Danae Banner, Kiara Michelle Bannerman, Ayana Melinda Barnes, Kendra N. Barnes, Trinity Lavon Barr, Regine Barrett, Emanuela Ojonugba Bartholomew, Jakia Sine Basnight, Alexis Sierra Roundtree, Sana Elise Lewis, Noelle Marie Mitchell, Sydney Danielle Warren, Chioma Esther Amechi, Lily Rose Gaden, Rakia Zanai Arrington.
Veronica L. Bell. Mia Janae Bennett.
Demi M. Bernard.
Darian Best. Erin Yvonne Blagrove.
Amina Gabrielle Blunt. Takaya L. Bolware.
Jenia Nisha Bradley. Bryson Deshawn Brewer.
Gabrielle Janae Bright.
Derek Anthony Brinton II.
Daviana Lakiel Briscoe.
Jada Alexis Broadnax. Melanie S. Broadnax.
Maya Michelle Broby.
Keontae Trevon Bronson. Sydney Gabrielle Brothers.
Anaya M. Brown.
Kamaria Neshe Brown. Michaela Armani Brown.
Michaela Deronda Brown.
Amber Deanna Burton. Jalen M. Caldwell.
Jayana Kimberly Nicole Calloway.
Aaron Kerlock. Shannon Dante Carney.
Destiny Marshall Chambliss. Georgina Imani Shigweri. Zamaria Clemens.
Armoni Dejanai Colvin. Amaya Faith Connor.
Kalia Marjani Coleman. Monica Janicia Kajangu. Simone Amaya Copeland. Taylor Michael Cousins.
Shantia Creek Barrett.
Jada Christina Crudup. Syasia Janae Dalton. Patience Anaya Nicole Daniels Francis.
Ashley Nicole Davis. Sienna Simone Davis.
Mikhail J. Davis. Seja Elena Davis.
Taylor Janae Davis.
Markia Demaya Dawson.
Ryan David De Los Santos.
Lauren Monet Dudley. Krista Tamaya Edwards. Simone Chinyeri Ameze. Mahek Abdul Sitar Pfizer Raymond. Kendra Akosia Ampansa Tabri.
Avani Monet Etheridge. Shakira Katrina Falcon.
Trenton XL Forston. Amaya Nicole Franklin.
Chantel Diane Frazier.
Ayana Charlize Fulton.
Amaria Sure Christian. Mackenzie Elizabeth Gadsden. Denisia Anaya Carter.
Dinashia Akunik Swinton.
Shania Diane Lashe Cogdell.
Amaya Kimari Swinton.
Janae Fontenot.
Weddy B. Gabriel.
William Lee Felton.
Ariel Ray Gaddy. Kenneth Kier Gaither.
Madison Dora Marie Galloway.
Zora Garcia. Tatiana Aaliyah Garrett.
Shanara Autumn Gaskins. Mahogany Lachey Gitteron. NC Quasi Imhotep Gilliam. Michaela Monique Glover. Chelsea Marie Goins. Jada Damaris Green.
Mylasia Brianna Green.
Milan Jawan Green.
Anaya Tanae Hamlin.
Nyla Hamlin. Bailey Christina Hammond.
Sequoia Shanice Hankins.
Nyla Nicole Harding. Denasia Nikira Hardy. Mariah Nashe Hardy. Taylor Michelle Harris. Zamani Dolores Harris. Mackenzie Danielle Hayes. Anaya Jocelyn Hazley. Jalen Jeremiah Chelsea S. Hemby. Madison Marie Henry. Jasmine Alexandria Hercules. Erin Walker Herndon. Amaya L. Hicks. Monet Christian Hendricks. Jada Simone Hines. Amaya Mariona Holly. Erin Jada Holloway. Shanae Danelle Holly. Cheyenne Nicole Horn. Desmi Kyra Howard. Amaya Deasha Hudson. Samira Nicole Ingram. Jada B. Jackson. Jara Brianna Jackson. Cameron LeBron Jameson. Vance Lamont Jenkins Jr. Melissa Fernio Johnson. Anna Camille Jones. Denasia Brichet Jones. Renaya Lachey Jones. Skylar Bria Jones. Tia Marie Newkirk. Judah Alexander Matthews. Kirsten Monet Baker. Rain Aaliyah Fogy. Imani Beatrice James. Luciana Calvinaya Weaver. Layla Simone Freeman. Keith Lamont Jones II. Craig Matthew Brown. Maurice D. Brown. Isaac Andre Clark II. Courtney Nakia Rucker. Charity Joy Counts. Lexi Simone Reed. Dora Ruth Rice. Taylor Ophelia Breedlove. Bria Marie Wright. Micaiah Janae Stiles. Tanasia McKelty Lemon. Kyra Andrea Thomas. Ariel Jafani Gina Jackson. Jada E. Hill. Shania Marche Ochoa. Elijah Drake Kennedy. Camden Amons Young. Michael Rashawn Jones. Gabrielle Fills Amy. Amari Kenroy Kinch. Mariah Kashera Bond. Michaela Simone Thomas. Malcolm Ari Thompson. Kaya Nailani Tucker. Natalie Ann Tucker. Maya Aaliyah Turner. Dea M. Valentine. Niara Sarah Oline Virgil. Lillian Elena Wainwright. Mariah Lauren Wakefield. Lamia Z. Walker. Malachi Seth Walker. Olivia Simone Walters. Victoria Washington. Autumn Alexandria White. Adriana Nicole Williams. Cedar Milan Williams. Jason Darnell Williams. Natsaya Neshe Williams. Trinity Levon Williams. Shanto and Williams Jr. Emily Angelique Wilson. Wanaya L. Wilson. Zamaria Catrice Wilson. Drew Alexandra Young. Maritza Torres Martinez. Nolan Duane Johnson. Adam George Henry. Nia Taylor Banks. Ashara Deneen Perry. Kaylee Elizabeth Harper. Sydney Peyton Haley. Destiny LaShawn Edens. Autumn Iman Briggs. Skylar Olivia Stallings. Laurel O'Neill Rogers. Madison Bridget Harrison. Ryan Nicole Selden. Zakiah Akila Tafari Thompson. Lanice Nabrit Myers.
Yasmin Jade Collins, Kemyes Mikkel Robinson, Amethyst Wise Burton, Mia Elise Purdy, Victoria Kirill Jemima Ende Bongo, Jordan Renaya Reese, Naya Nicole Ward, Jonathan Olafemi Sokea, Ariel C. Carr, Stacy Ann Spencer, Sarita LaRose Matthews, Anaya Yaris Langhorn, Lakaya Shamari A. Jones, Amaya Jade Johnson, Amira Lee Blackwell, Anaya Mackenzie Lynch, Brianna Desiree Booth, Rashay Giamani Ward, Nakai Dior Boone, Autumn Alexandra Sneed, Sherelle Destiny Marshall, Mahogany Lee Smith, Camille Noel Davis, Mariam Nasreen, Muhammad Richardson, Adeja Jaria Dickinson, Nija Renee Riley, Zaria Sana Edens, Miriam Jessie C., Jaden Carlo Javon Poe, Naya Simone Ward, Cherish Lene Wiley, Amara Serene Silas, Tania Corey Goldsboro, Lauren Brooke Alexander, Adriana Luann Amos, Deanna Marie Hewlin, Randria Tishelle Cody, Tierra A. Bunyan, Naya Francine Neely, Janaya Sakura Maddox, Rosalina Fafatai Macon, Michaela Erica Lynch, Jalesia Amaya Littlejohn, Alexis Faith Little, Mari Elisa Lima, Elijah Mackay Lilly, Nafia Odessa Lewis, Jalen Day Lewis, Jakira Neveye Leonard, William Deshaun Lee, Maya Darian Ledbetter, Sadea Armani Lawson, Kennedy Janine Lawson, Elise Kiana Larry, Sydney Sanaa Laramore, Taylor Courtney Langston, Kayla Simone Lacey, Cameron Page McNair, Michaela Elizabeth McMillan, Mina Nichelle McGee, Nishanti Ziona McDowell, Chelsea Patrice McDaniel, Kaylin Elizabeth McCullough, Janaya Shantia McCullum, Maya Jo McCautry, Mai McClary, Jalen Corey McFall, Biona Aloran Lovelace Monroe, Mikkel Kayla Matthew, Skylar E. Griffin, Taylor Nicole Brown, Isis L. Fisher, Sumaya R. Alexander, Keishel Malika Settle, Tara Brianna Claudette Blake, Torian Emil Marshall, Taryn D. Mallory, Xavier Devon Peel, Alyssa C. Paylor, Naya Michelle Paxton, Roger Dale Pascal, Shakima Janine Lawrence, Alana Pashal, Zion Andrew Owens, Jalen Ladon Outlaw, Fatima Sine Yang, Godwin Chukwameka Nizianya, Chloe Elaine Newberry, Jasmine Nicole Murray, Cameron Alexis Murray, Jada Kelly Mohammed, Kiesia Janae Morton, Layla Tanaya Midget Porter, Michaela Ednice Moore, Diamond Aaron Miller, Brooke Nicole McNeil, Ivory Lauren McNeil, Jordan Michelle Rush. Juan Rodriguez. Adasia Marie Ricks Thompson. Evangelina Francisca Ribeiro Yemofio. Nyla Tenniel Reynolds. Stephanie Janelle Reed. Amber Maria Smith. Chloe Zariah Reed. Cameron Jade Robertson. Serena Nakala Redfern. Chandler Anise Redfern. Mallory Lee Randolph. Kalea Simone Rahim. Kimani Monet Pridgeon. Dominique Yakara Prathur. Cheyenne Katera Porty. Zykia Siata Pierce. Zion Lee Pettiford. Zaria Tanjanique Peoples. Marissa Danae Shaw. Jason M. Seeley. Trinity Deshae Scott. Sydney Amaya Scott. Pebbles Patrice Scott. Jillian Renee Shower. Brianna Adasia Spinks. Maya Andrea Angelique Sanders. Anaya Sanders. Tanaya Monet Swinson. Lyric Ariana Weston. Amir Christian Ross Aubert. Zanaya Sky Ratliff. Navia Simone Washington. Aaliyah Carmina Smith. Elena Daniel Simmons. Amari Doreen Rankin. Madison Michaela Sanabria. Mekai Rashim Thomas. Avani Ariel Thomas. Taji Trinae Terry. Layla Asada Foote. Imani Simone Sally. John 2 M. Stansberry. Maura Bianca Taylor. Gabrielle Talahumbu. Brianna Nicole Summers. Carissa Danielle Stewart. Michaela Jamie Stanfield. Kaylin Stewart Squires. Jameer Razan Solomon. Xaviera Maxine Smith. Nandi Haidia Smith. Maya Marie Smith. Brielle Janae Smith. Yuka Shell. Adana Tari Williams. Barbara Cheyenne Terry. Alana Ray Steele. Morgan Kennedy Murray. Asia Ayana McLeod. Liana Goodman. Ashanti Lene Reeves. Imani Annette Brown. Jaden Nicole Duncan. Kaylin Sanaya Matthews. Morgan Taylor Green. Natalia Monnier Bullock. Genesis Ayana Hibbler. Capri Ann Williams. Adriana Michelle Ben. Danaja Christina Manley. Nabila Hawa Kabia. Safiatu Sheriff. Marcus Gary Woodbury. Destiny Nicole Weatherspoon. Davina Chiamaka Duru. Janelle Gray. Soraya Zaman Gabrielle Woods.
Deanna Jamara Glover. Olivia Saria Schneck. Kennedy Stevens. Madison Rodnicia Burnett. Amaris, Iovia DuPont, Kanaya, Miracle, Janice Fountain, Diana, Shanice Jasmine,
Congratulations, Hairston College graduates. Please be seated.
It's getting closer to that time. Are you excited? Before we get to that time, I want to thank everyone who joined us for the 2025 Spring Commencement exercise. What a truly extraordinary way to mark the culmination of your journey and the embodiment of the Aggie spirit. While each of you has now received your degree, we must remember that none of this would have been possible without the countless individuals who stood beside you and supported you throughout your academic journey. Once again, to all of those that have been your mentors, your family members, your friends and champions, once again, all together, please join me in showing our deep appreciation for all of them with an enthusiastic round of Aggie applause. Now, graduates, I want to be clear. This is not your finale when it comes to learning and growing. Today marks the closing of one important chapter, but it's beginning of a much greater story. A greater story that you get to choose. Thank God for the ability to be able to choose. You have knowledge, you have power, you have grit. You can do anything you want. So the book of your future is still being written, and the pages that follow are filled with infinite possibilities that you get to decide. Your next assignment, and the most important one, is to take the pen in your hand and in your heart and write the next chapter with boldness, creativity, and innovation. Be resourceful, be visionary, and above all, be true to the values that have shaped you during your time here. Because when you carry the spirit of Aggie Land, there are no limits to what you can achieve. Congratulations, class of 2025. Your journey has just begun. Now, all of you, we're near the end of the ceremony, but we got two special conditions, and each one of them requires your participation together. First, I ask that all of the graduates rise, if you're able, and join me in the A&T Alumni Pledge. Now, graduates, I'm going to read the entire pledge, and at the end, I will ask for your response, and your response is, I do, okay? Here's the pledge. I'm going to read it. I hereby solemnly pledge allegiance to my alma mater in appreciation for the opportunities for development afforded me as a student of North Carolina A&T State University. I pledge active participation in the North Carolina A&T State University alumni community, which spans the nation and stretches around the globe, wherever I may be. Through association with fellow alumni, I shall forever do my best to uphold the ideals and traditions of my alma mater. I pledge to exemplify high ideals by rendering positive and dignified service to the community, the state, the nation, and yes, the world, thus living to bring honor and respect to my alma mater. This, the 10th day of May 2025. Graduates, please respond, I do. Once again, I do. One more time, I do. Congratulations to you all. And it's finally that moment that you've all been waiting for. Are you ready to do this thing? Are you ready to do this thing? Remember this moment. Remember this moment. Graduates, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of the University of North Carolina and by the Board of Trustees of North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State Universities, I confer upon you the degree in your respective area with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. You may now shift those tassels. Remember this feeling. Remember this feeling. I want to say congratulations to each of you. And please remain standing if you are able for the singing of the alma mater led by the university choir. And please remain standing for the recessional until the platform priority has left the stage. Congratulations. And once again, Aggie Pride! Aggie Pride! Aggie Pride! Aggie Pride! Aggie Pride! Congratulations.